Kantor and Teravetisjana navigate the complexities of the Caro-Kann defense advance variation in this Norway Chess Open 2025 GM Round 5 showdown. On e4. On c6. On d4. On d5 we are now in the Caro-Kann defense advance variation. On e5. Bishop f5. Knight d2. On e6. Knight b3. Knight d7. Knight f3. On h6. Bishop e2. Queen c7. King castled kingside. On a6. Knight h4. Knight e7. Knight takes f5. Knight takes f5. Bishop d3. It is novelty move. On g6. On c3. On c5. Bishop takes f5. On takes f5. Queen h5. Bishop e7. Bishop e3. Rook h7. King h1. King castled queenside. On g4. Kantor might go for. On takes f5. Queen b6. On f6, and secure a stronghold in the game. On takes g4 played by Teravetisjana. Queen takes g4. On h5. Threatening pawn takes g4. Queen g2 played by Kantor. On c4. Threatening pawn takes b3. Knight d2 played by Kantor. On f6. Teravetisjana is planning to play. On takes e5. Knight f3. Bishop d6. On b4. On takes b3. On takes b3. Rook f8. Knight g5. Rook e7, and increase their advantage significantly. On f4 played by Kantor. Queen b6. Knight f3. Rook f8. Rook a e1. Stop here and find the strongest move for Teravetisjana. On f5 is a strong choice, since Rook g1. Rook f8. On b3. Queen c6. On takes c4. Queen takes c4 position is equal. Let's go to the main line. Rook a e1. Rook hf7. Slightly worse move played by Teravetisjana. On f5. Kantor might go for Bishop h6. Rook h8. On takes e6. Queen takes e6. On takes f6. Queen takes f6. Knight e5, and take decisive advantage. On takes e5 played by Teravetisjana. On takes e5. Bishop c5. Teravetisjana is aiming to play Rook takes f5. Bishop takes c5. Knight takes c5 and gain a significant edge. Bishop takes c5 played by Kantor. Knight takes c5. On f6. Knight d3. Rook e2. Knight f4. Threatening knight takes g2. Queen f2 played by Kantor. Threatening queen takes b6. Queen takes f2 played by Teravetisjana. Rook takes f2. Rook g8. Time to think, find the best continuation for Kantor. On h4 is best move here because Knight d3. Knight g5. Rook d7. Knight takes e6. Rook e8. Knight g5. Kantor have small advantage shifting to the main variation. Rook g8. Knight e1. Slightly worse move played by Kantor. Threatening rook takes f4. Knight d3 played by Teravetisjana. Threatening knight takes f2 check. Knight takes d3 played by Kantor. Pawn takes d3. Rook g2. Threatening rook takes g8 check. Rook f8 played by Teravetisjana. Pawn h4. Kantor is planning to play rook g5, king d7, king g2, pawn d2, king h3, pawn b5, rook d1, king e8, rook takes h5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook takes g2 played by Teravetisjana. King takes g2. Rook g8 check. King f2. Kantor is looking to play rook d1, king d7, rook takes d3 and secure a strong hold in the game. King d7 played by Teravetisjana. King e1, king d8, pawn a4. Kantor is planning to play pawn a5, king d7, king d2, rook g2 check, king takes d3 and establish a winning position. Pawn b6 played by Teravetisjana. King d1, king d7, pawn b3, king d8, king c1, king d7, pawn b4. Kantor is planning to play pawn a5, pawn takes a5, pawn takes a5, king d8, king d2, rook g2 check, king takes d3, rook g3 check, king d2 and gain a significant edge. King d8 played by Teravetisjana. Pawn a5. Kantor is looking to play pawn f7, rook f8, pawn takes b6 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn takes a5 played by Teravetisjana. Pawn takes a5. King d7 stop here and find the strongest move for Kantor. King d2 is logical continuation as rook g2 check, king takes d3, rook g3 check, king d2, rook g2 check, king e3. Kantor have small advantage. Let's proceed to the main game. King d7, pawn f7. Slightly worse move played by Kantor. Threatening pawn promotes to queen at fx g8. Rook f8 played by Teravetisjana. King d2. King e7. King takes d3. King d7. King d4. King e7. Rook f2. King d7. King c5. Kantor secured the win in style.